Hello.
Hi! Episodes up to 55.
55, week 11.
And phew, it was just seaweed.
It was.
It was just seaweed, guys. Yeah. You thought it was Malloy.
No.
Just seaweed.
It was clearly seaweed.
So no worries there.
Matthew showed Elizabeth, and
Everything
she was scared
fine.
at first, and then, oh, I see how you thought that was a body. It's just seaweed.
Mm-hmm. Yep, so that wrapped up nicely.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, except for it wasn't.
What?
Malloy is dead!
Malloy is dead.
That's
I
really
like
sad.
Malloy.
I know.
Malloy's one of my favorites.
And I thought there'd be some sort of like romantic connection between him and Elizabeth.
Did you?
Kind of a little bit. I thought maybe I was.
Oh, well, maybe it's still possible.
Oh,
he
yes.
comes back as a zombie.
Ghost. Oh, there were ghosts this week too.
Oh, yes.
What goes
we
thump
got
in
our
the night?
First ghost.
A book goes thump in the night.
A book goes thump in the night,
Mm-hmm.
and then the pages started turning themselves.
Yes, Victoria and I can't remember anyone's names anymore. Carolyn. Victoria and Carolyn were having a little slumber party in their frilly nightgowns.
Yes.
And they heard some thumping, so they went down, and the book was in the middle of the room, and they were trying to explain. It was like the ancestry of Collingwood or something.
The family album or whatever.
So she was trying to explain how it would maybe it blew off the table or whatever, but it was too heavy, and it was in the middle of the room.
Yeah, it blew like 8 feet from the table.
So they put it back on the table, and then it flipped open to some name. Juliet, something.
Josette.
Mm-hmm. So.
Who was the one? She was the bride of Jeremiah Collins, I think. The one who built Collinwood, and she was the first person to throw herself off the cliff because she was not liked by the townsfolk. That's the story we've got. Anyway.
First of 2, and there's one more to come, they say. We'll see. There's a third. Before it was 3, now it was 2, with one more predicted.
No, there were... But, well, what are you counting? The 2, there were 2.
No.
There was Josette and a governess. And then maybe Bill.
But they said that his body had come up, that he wouldn't have died or dumped there.
Right. Yes. So because he didn't die.
Yeah, so anyway, Malloy can't swim, so that's a factor in what they're thinking of. Maybe he was drunk and just fell in, or maybe he, I don't know, was doing something on a boat and fell in, or who knows. It was Roger. Well, maybe not, because Sam keeps referring to him in the past tense, accidentally.
Yeah, like twice, I think. Yeah. He's accidentally referred to...
But Roger's being very suspicious in things that he's saying and how he's looking around, but that just might be... because they want us to think that it's him.
We got another new character. We got a new sheriff.
Yes.
No more Constable Carter, who later became Sheriff Carter, and who's now Sheriff Patterson.
He's good. I like him.
I like him. He's kind of a little bit smart-assy at times, and he's kind of fun and big doughy guy, and I like him. I liked Carter, but I like Patterson as well. So no explanation as to why. Nope. What happened to Carter. Whatever, he's gone.
Oh, did we forget to say that Matthew there was a body, but Matthew pushed it back into the water?
Yeah, we found out Matthew claimed that he went down there and said he walked up and down the beach and didn't see anything, but later on confessed that he actually did see Bill Malloy's body and pushed it back out because he didn't want a scandal at Collinwood, so he figured if he pushes it out, then
they'll find it somewhere else,
and there won't be always reporters and stuff, but now there'll likely be twice as many because he kind of backfired.
Although Elizabeth did ask the sheriff to maybe try and keep it out of the news. We'll see if he does that or cares, whatever.
Right.
Sam was asking Maggie about the letter again, or talking about the letter again, but I don't know why he keeps bringing it up, and then she can't. Yeah, and then she can't do anything. She's not allowed to read it, so stop bringing it up to her. Unless she brought it up first, but whatever.
I don't remember.
Just forget about it. Forget that it ever existed.
Well, he wants it back because he doesn't want it to get out, I guess. But
he gave it to her.
She refuses. She won't.
Safe. So who knows?
Anything else?
They found the body.
Yes, at the very end.
And then he just announced it to Maggie and Sam at the
Sheriff,
restaurant.
yeah.
He was just like, oh, he's dead. Found the body.
They found Bill's body. He's dead.
So.
Hmm.
Did we see Birgit all this week?
We must have. Maybe not. I don't know.
I think we did.
Don't recall.
Maybe we did once.
Didn't really have anything significant if
No.
we did.
So they're gonna get the body out and do an autopsy. Oh, the autopsy was like, everyone was like, "Oh, why are you doing an autopsy?" Like everyone was so surprised that was the thing. He clearly drowned. Well,
how you know? You don't have a body. How do you know he drowned? He might be full of bullet holes.
Yeah. So the autopsy will come. And maybe it will tell the story.
What's the autopsy gonna? What are your predictions for next week?
Strangulation.
Strangulation.
Yep.
By Roger.
Probably. Although I still think that he can't go to jail for something, so I still don't know how this is all gonna come together in the end. But I guess they're telling the story, not me, so I don't need to know.
Well, they already killed off one character. Maybe they can get rid of another.
But of the main family?
It's possible.
I wonder if that other guy's gonna come back now.
Who?
The guy that she was trying to get to come back to work.
Oh, Ned Calder.
Yeah, Ned Calder. Maybe he didn't like Malloy for some reason, and that's why
maybe.
he didn't want to come back.
No, it was because he had a thing for Elizabeth, and she shut him down, so he left.
Right. Roger was trying to make all sorts of excuses for everything that the Patterson was saying.
Yeah, and even when Patterson was like, well, maybe he committed suicide, and Roger's like, oh, yeah, come to think of it,
right.
He was, he did seem pretty.
I guess it wasn't excuses. Yeah, he was just like, anything
that's just like, no, he wasn't murdered by me. So I just tried to blame it on Burke yet. He was trying to suggest maybe Burke did something.
Hasn't really pointed too many fingers yet, but yeah, just going along with anything that takes the blame off of him or the suspicion off of him. So we'll see. I think that's everything.
Okay. Till next week.
Bye, guys.
Bye.